upcoming
24/7
fight.
tenacity that only the elite are able to channel. He
Eminem-
spent his entire life studying and training to be the best.
Was he about to fight Snoop Dogg? Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We have a brand new video by Eminem, and I'm not talking about the little chocolate Skittles. This is the real Slim Shady. This video is for his song Higher, which is off the B-side to Music to Be Murdered By. I don't think I'll ever be able to hear the words B-side and not think of DJ Khaled, because on Lil Wayne's No Ceilings 3, DJ Khaled is on there, and he's like, they didn't want us to drop No Ceilings 3, so we dropped the No Ceilings 3 B-side. But anyways, I love that Eminem is putting out videos to some songs on this album, because the A-side and the B-side are both fire. I mean, just a couple weeks ago, he released the video to his song Nat, which was absolutely insane, and now he's got this one out. I mean, anyone who can say that Eminem is not in the GOAT conversation, I don't know, you just don't understand music then. But I do have to let you guys know, the next two and a half months for me are gonna be pretty hectic. I'm not giving out too much information just yet, but I'm gonna have to do a lot of batch shooting to where I shoot like 5 or 6 videos at a time, but each video will get released with like 3 or 4 days in between. I'm not gonna be able to just put out 3 videos in one day like I usually do. I gotta spread them out so that I can still have content out to you guys when I might not be able to record at that time. But as soon as I get all these videos recorded and edited and up on YouTube, they will be available on my Patreon. So if you guys want to be able to have access to all these videos early and show your support to the channel, you can jump on over to my Patreon. It is greatly appreciated. Also, jump on over there anyways. There's still time to vote for the Timeless Tuesdays in February. I'm also looking to add an Eminem song to the March Timeless Tuesdays. So anyone who is signed up on my Patreon, you guys can go on there and submit what songs you want to be voted on for Timeless Tuesdays. Also, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram and show some love. Share one of my videos and tag me in it for your chance to win shout out of the week. All right, now let's get into this reaction.
Yeah, you know, I've been around for a while now. Not sure if I have much left to prove. Yeah, I do. I look at me now, I'm thinking, damn, how proud of me I am. What I did is nothing to sneeze at. Even if your allergies are bad, I'm up
in the beginning when he says, I've been around for a while, I don't know if I have much else to prove. And then he's like, yeah, I do. That's what makes Eminem Eminem. He's been around for 20-something years now and has been putting out fire since day one, but still feels like he has something to prove. Like he has to continue to show that he is one of the best to do it. And he says, like, I look back and how proud of me I am because what I've done is nothing to sneeze at. Like so that's an old term. It means like, it's not, if someone says what you've done is nothing to sneeze at, that means like, it's not something to be taken lightly. You know, like this is nothing to overlook. And he is aware of that, of what he's done in his career, but he still is like, yo, I still have further to go.
I'm up in the balcony in France. I look around, I see the fans, how they surround me in the stands. Probably could drown in a sea of hands. They're hollering, Shady, yelling it out to me, and that's what I mean when I say that one day, some way, somehow, if I get the chance to get a crowd, I flip it around and have a crowd give me the chance. I've done it all, man, but in actuality, I haven't.
He said, I'm in London, I'm in the balcony, I could drown in the sea of hands. Everybody got their hands up. And he said, one day, if I get a chance to get a crowd, I'm gonna flip it around and I'm gonna have the crowd give me the chance. Talking about the chant, like they're all like, Shady, Shady. They're chanting his name.
Where am I supposed to go from here?
What was that, like fan submissions in the video? That's dope.
Where am I supposed to go from here? Really, I have no idea.
Man, did he like, he collabed with like the UFC. I forgot this. Okay, so this came out yesterday just in time for UFC 257. Okay, that's crazy. That's dope that he's like, because obviously this is a motivational song I don't know anybody better to make motivational songs than Eminem.
Got no time for no haters in this bitch. Or toleration for the shit, but like medication, my dedication and the time it takes to do this shit reminds me of how an overcrowded hospital waiting room will get. What I mean is maybe I have more patience than I'm able to admit. Yeah, but I'm still mentally stable. There's a three-legged table in this bitch. Famous as which, but I was grateful to trade the shit for the trailer with a hitch that would make.
Like an overcrowded hospital, I have more patience than I'm able to admit, but I'm still as stable as a three-legged table in this bitch. Meaning like, yo, I'm good. Everything's cool, but I'll snap at any damn second. And then he said fame was a switch, but I was still grateful to trade it for the trailer with the hitch. Because, you know, he grew up in the slums of Detroit, 8 Mile, all that shit. So that's what he means, like with the trailer and the hitch. He grew up in a trailer home, and he switched that. He was happy to trade that shit for the fame.
That would make me a raving lunatic. But I made it through my situation. I hit pay dirt, now I get paper like a stapler in this bitch. But just cause I made a little bit of change don't mean I've changed a little bit. Brain full of wit, dangerous, can't distinguish this English language when it's lit. And I'm just berating you with it, it's shady till I'm 82. I spit this crazy, even Dre, he
that
knows
money
I'm
walk.
Better get the handkerchief again.
I love that they mixed in the UFC, the fight night, and all this shit. And they got all these knockout videos in here. Style bender. This video was already, or this song was already like a hype song for me. Like, just you listen to it and you just, you know, want to fucking go run 10 miles. But after seeing this video with it as well, this shit has me hype.
If we learned anything from watching 8 Mile, is that when it comes to battle rap, don't come for Eminem. He will be the first to tell you that he treats the rap game the same way the world's best athletes treat their respective sport, with a 24/7 tenacity that only the elite are able to channel. He spent his entire life studying and training to be the best, but even with a life of preparation, will it be enough for his next battle? It's one thing to conquer your competition. It's another to conquer your demons. With us now to share his thoughts is Dana White, who knows a thing or two about marquee battles. Dana, thanks for being with us. How prepared can one be when going up against an opponent of this magnitude?
Yo, they got everybody in on this shit.
I'm a huge Eminem fan, but this is a tough one. This opponent is not someone you can prepare for. It's a tricky demon to conquer, even for someone as badass as Eminem. My prediction is disappointment for fans all over the world.
That's interesting. We are now joined by the man himself.
This is crazy.
Eminem. Appreciate it. What's your response to what Dana just said?
I want to say, first of all, thank you for having me on. I think that people like you give people like me the fuel that they need to succeed in the first place. So I think that the best part about your opinion is that it doesn't matter. And if every fighter that you had listened to your opinion when you doubted him, you wouldn't have a league. So you're an asshole, and I'm out.
Facts.
Well, he definitely sounds ready. In any case, it should be a battle for the ages.
Shit.
Thank you, Dana, and best of luck to you, Eminem.
He said, you're an asshole, and I'm out. That's how I'm ending every argument 2021. All right, hashtag you're an asshole, I'm out. That's crazy, though. He really got the ESPN anchor and Dana White to jump in this video. They, for real, collabed with the UFC for this music video. Shout out to Eminem. That's only GOATs can do that. Now, as I've listened to the song before, who is this? Because it doesn't say anything about it in the song. He had on some dope ass vibes, so I can't just let that go by.
Been in survival mode since a 5-year-old. It was I alone since my trike was Stowe's viral notebook and microphone. But looking back how bad it was then, if it hadn't have been for the pad of the pen addict, mom and dad beat dad, I wouldn't have had the savage within, having to win every single battle I'm in. All I ever wanted was to be an MC. Tediously I wrote obediently, believing in me. EPMD must have had teaching degrees, learned to defeat enemies with the ink, thinking of these rhymes would be as easy as E, and graffiti would be like remedial reading to me.
Now, basically what he is saying, he's rapping, this man's 50 years old and still raps faster than my damn internet connection, but he's saying like since he was young, all the hardships that he had to go through since he was young is what made him into the person he is today. You know, like he wouldn't be able to do this shit so not effortlessly, but so smoothly and perfect his craft if he didn't have all those trials and tribulations that built him into who he is today.
To my last breath leaves my lungs, I'ma beat my drum for the streets I'm from. The east side slums, gotta remind them, I'll take a foe out like feet by thumb. You see my finger, you see my thumb, you see my fist for my peace pipe. I'm here for the smoke, but it's not the weed I want. With this beat I brung, for the beef I've come, but you better bring it if you wanna reply from. Cause for you to be lyrically inclined, it'll be a steep climb up. That'll be an uphill battle, but I'm up like your feet in a recliner. And I think I'm about to go out on a limb like a tree climber. Time to push my ceiling higher, cause where am I supposed to go from here? Really, I have no idea.
This dude, man, 20-something years in the game. 50 years old, man, and is making UFC anthems.
All I know is every time I think I hit my ceiling, I go higher than I've ever fucking been.
This is, I mean, this is GOAT music right here. And he still is making music, talking about like fighting his demons and shit, which I think is so cool. Cause even though, I mean, I don't know, maybe he is still, you know, battling shit within himself. But I don't know, I would say he's not so much anymore, but he still makes music for those types of people because so many people can relate to that shit. Especially in these times, like everybody is going through something. Now, if this song and video doesn't motivate you and light a fire under your ass for whatever you need to do, I don't know what will. You guys talk to me in the comments. What do you think about this video? What was your favorite line in this song? Holler at me. All right, and make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram and also subscribe to this page so you don't miss out on any future content. You guys stay safe, stay healthy. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.